What's up guys, this is GeekFreako1 aka Vinny and I am back with another Street Fighter 6 video. Now this one's going to be a little bit different compared to the other Street Fighter videos that I've made in the past few days. This one is about one of my favorite characters in all of Street Fighter, or all in fighting games in general. And he's also a fan favorite, which is Ken Masters. Now Ken Masters is basically got a huge following, kind of like Ryu does, but Ryu is mainly the poster boy for the Street Fighter series, while Ken is more of a fan favorite, yet still a likable character. Now I'm going to be explaining the story of what is going on with Ken in Street Fighter 6, and yeah, let's get into it. Now I'm not going to take you guys all the way back to like Street Fighter 1 or 2 or anything like that, but I'm mainly going to start with Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. After the defeat of M. Bison, apparently Ken goes on to raise his son Mel Masters while he's still married to his wife named Eliza, and they move out to Southern California just to, you know, live a happy life and all that stuff. And apparently he's handling a big business now, and everything's going pretty well for Ken. He even trains a kid named Sean Matsuda and is apparently the brother of Laura Matsuda, which is the Brazilian chick you see in Street Fighter V. So apparently he also won another martial arts tournament in the US, and things have gone pretty well for him, right? Well, not entirely for Street Fighter 6. Apparently Ken in Street Fighter 6 is on the run from a crime he didn't commit, which is an act of terrorism that he's being falsely accused for, and is apparently on the run and can't really see his wife Eliza and his son Mel. And not only that, one of the main characters for Street Fighter 6 is apparently Luke. Now we know Luke is on the box cover for the game, and he might be the major focus since we're going into the new generation of heroes, or world warriors if you want to call them that. But apparently his father died in the bombing that Ken Masters was a part of, even though he got falsely accused of bombing some stuff. But apparently Luke's father died during the events, and Luke wants revenge for the death of his father that he thinks Ken Masters created. Now we also know that there's going to be a story mode for Street Fighter 6, which is the World Tour mode, so we might get to see where Ken is at during the events of this series, and we have seen him look all ragged looking. More aggro though, he's not the very cheerful, playful Ken that he was in the previous games. He's apparently a lot more aggro and aggressive while fighting, and he's a little bit more serious this time. And I actually like that, because Ken's actually going through a character arc that nobody really thought he would be going through, because he was just Mr. Perfect for a while, and now they're making him into a major badass with his character development. I would also like to have an idea where, like, apparently now that Ken is having a really hard time trying to get through the tougher times, apparently I think Ryu would come into the mix and try to help him out with all the stuff that he's been through. And kind of like what Ken did with Ryu when he was trying to control the Satsui no Hado. Well, not control it though, but like not get a hold of it and not let him succumb him. But apparently that's where Ken gave him his red headband, which is the iconic look that Ryu gives him at the end of Street Fighter Alpha. But I would actually really like to see some characters try to help out Ken a little bit more. Maybe try to get him help through the tougher times. Sean could probably do it, maybe even Ryu, if that even depends on where the story's going. But again, we're just going to have to wait and see when the game comes out, because so far, Ken's story is probably going to be a major change for him in general, because he's just going through a lot, and he's just, you know, being himself, well, being more aggro in fights now. So, yeah, I think that's about it for this video. Sorry if it was very short, but what do you guys think? Are you guys liking the new direction that they're taking with Ken? Do you guys want to see a little bit something different with him? If so, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys want to see more Street Fighter content, make sure to hit like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. So anyway, that's about it. See ya.